What is up, guys? Welcome back to Overspray. A little change of scene here. We're not in the garage today, but we are going to be doing a video on the brand new DV1 Smart Repair Spray Gun. So if you guys have been following along on my community posts, you guys know that I put a poll out there asking you guys if you wanted more information on the DV1 Smart Repair Spray Gun, aka the DV1 minigun. And this new DV1 Smart Repair is basically an addition to their newest line, the DV1, and this is their newest spray gun. This is their new minigun. So they just released this spray gun in, I believe it was on May 12th or May 15th, somewhere around there, where they released this gun and it's available for order. So I've been calling around everywhere, all my Devilbiss distributors, and basically calling around and seeing if anybody has this gun, and basically no one even knew about it, right? This is so new that basically there is no information out there for you guys until now. Because I did get in contact with Devilbiss directly, and I talked to some of their marketing managers and stuff like that, and I said, hey, do you have any information on this spray gun? And they went ahead and sent me some information, which I'm going to be relaying to you guys in this video. So stay tuned, because we are going to be talking about this spray gun. Alrighty, guys, and for some of you guys that have not seen what that Devilbiss minigun or Devilbiss Smart Spray Gun actually looks like, this is what it looks like. It basically looks like a small footprint of the DV1 clear coat gun. It's got the black body, but in this case it does have kind of like a purple accents, if you will, and it also is not available in a digital version as of yet. Alrighty, guys, so here is the scoop, guys. So this kit is actually going to come in 3 different versions, and each version has a unique air cap along with different tip sizes depending on obviously what kit you actually get. So on the first kit, you are going to have the option of what's called a DV1 M1 air cap along with a 0.7 and a 0.9 tip size. Now moving along to the second kit that's going to be available, this is going to be available with a DV1 S1 air cap, as you guys see in the middle of the screen there, and the tip sizes differentiate from the first kit. You can see that it's available in a 1.0 and in a 1.2. Then lastly, on the last kit, this is going to be with the S2 air cap, the DV1 S2, which is going to also come with the same tips as the second kit, which is 1.0 and a 1.2 spray tip. So some of you guys might be wondering, does this spray gun only come in an HVLP? And from as far as what I can tell, yes, it only comes in an HVLP, but not to worry, guys. There are differences in air consumptions depending on the air cap that is selected. That's going to change your CFM, and it's also going to change the spray pattern, which we'll get to in just a second. So some of you guys are wondering, well, what is the difference between each air cap? And we're going to go ahead and release that information right now. Alrighty, guys, so let's go ahead and talk about the differences between each air cap, because they are not equal. So in the first column, we have the DV1 M1 Micro. This one is going to have the smallest fan pattern out of all of them. So the type of air cap that it is obviously an HVLP. The recommended air pressure is at 15 psi, which is pretty low. Air consumption at 1.8, which is extremely low. And the fluid flow about 50 grams per minute. And obviously the pattern height is going to be at just shy of 2.5 inches at 2.4 inches. Now this is going to have the smallest air pattern, spray pattern of the bunch. So this is going to be for more detailed type of work, maybe even airbrushing, if you will. But very, very detailed work is going to be perfect for this air cap. Now moving along with the DV1 S1 Plus air cap, this is also an HVLP type of spray cap, 25 psi at the inlet for air pressure. Air consumption is at 4.1 SCFM, so pretty low, pretty good for smaller air compressors, stuff, you know, maybe people painting at home or something like that. Perfect CFM. The fluid flow is 125 grams per minute, and the pattern height is at 7.9 inches. And this is probably has the biggest spray pattern out of the bunch of the air caps. So honestly, for painting cars, this is probably going to be the best one, especially those guys doing mobile type of work that needs, a difference in spray pattern is going to be essential for doing all sorts of different types of jobs. So if you do have a larger project to paint with, I would say choose this air cap because it's going to allow you to have more of a spray pattern for those larger jobs. Now, moving along to the last air cap that's going to be available for the DV1 Smart is going to be the DV1 S2, also an HVLP type air cap. The air pressure at the inlet is 25 psi. The air consumption is at 4.6 SCFM. Pretty low. Still going to be a little bit higher than the previous air cap, a little bit higher than the S1 Plus air cap, I would say. So as far as air consumption is going to be the most air consumption. Now, with the pattern height, however, it is only at 7.1 inches, so a bit smaller of a spray pattern. Spraygun. So starting at the very bottom here, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 1.0, and finally a 1.2 fluid tip are going to be available for the DV1 Smart Repair Spray Gun. Now, like we did mention earlier, depending on the kit and your specific needs, you're going to select a specific kit. Do not just select a random kit and think that they are all the same, because there are clearly some differences with tip sizes and also differences with the air caps. Not all the air caps are going to be suiting your needs. So be specific on what you are going to be ordering. And like I said, this is going to be all your options that you're going to have with the DV1 Smart Repair. Basically, you're customizing this spray gun to your specific need. Whether you're doing airbrushing, motorcycle work, or maybe just automotive refinishing in general, you're going to select a specific kit that's going to meet your needs. So just be aware that there are several options available with the DV1 Smart Repair gun. Guys, so that is all the information that I have thus far. Obviously, things might change in the future, but as of right now, as of this video, this is all the information that is available. Now, I've been searching high and low. I've been trying to get a hold of distributors, and basically 0 people have any information on this. I've even checked the Devilbiss website, and they basically had no information on there that could help me. This is not yet a replacement for the SRI Pro. The SRI Pro is still going to be available. This is specifically to the DV1 line. So basically the DV1 base coat, DV1 clear coat, and now the DV1 Smart Repair Spray Gun. So basically adding to the DV1 line. Now, some people ask, are you going to be able to do base coat, clear coat with this thing? Yes, base coat and clear coat. Does it come in a digital version? That has not been stated at all by Devilbiss, and does not show that they have that option for a digital version. Now, I would like to see a digital version, hopefully with the Smart Repair Spray Gun, maybe even just a little mini digital gauge. That would be really nice touch to that. But we will only see, because time will tell if they're going to add any differences in design or anything like that, or even accessories. Now, as far as price goes, I also do not have any prices as of right now. I'm guessing they're probably going to be in the mid-range of around $400, which could be pretty expensive for most people, unless you really need a minigun that is, gonna do it all for you or add to your DV1 arsenal. Yeah, definitely consider the price. I'm just guessing here on the price, $450 probably, somewhere around that range. So anyway, guys, that is all the information for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and as always, stay spraying.